What up, Stackers? Big Stack McGee here. How are you doing today? It is Saturday, April 24th, and I don't have any new gold or silver to show you. I do have stuff on order. I have one order that's been processing for almost 3 weeks, and I'm getting a little bit frustrated, but I guess that's the sign of the times at the moment, short supplies and things. But in the meantime, I thought, you know what? I'm going to give you a look at one of my kids' silver stacks and coin collections. Just to kind of go through what's been handed out over the last probably 7 years, 8 years. Yeah, so we're going to kind of go through this. The stuff that's in flips I'll take out, but the stuff that are in capsules I'll leave in. But let's take it out and take a closer look. All right, here it is all laid out. And now this particular collection of coins and bullion and stuff that's in here is pretty much echoed in my other children's stacks as well. But I'm going to start with the very first piece of silver that probably ever came into my house. Like, I didn't even know silver was really a thing you could buy in coin form until my mom bought this for my kid after he was born. And that was like one of those Littleton coin flyers, probably in the newspaper or something like that. But so yeah, American Silver Eagle from the year that he was born. And of course I followed that up when I started stacking with a proof set. These things are just fun to look at, you know, so shiny. And all right. Also, the silver quarters came with it for the year. They'll pretty much look like that, but let's take a look at some of the... Okay. Get back in the box here. All right, so that's the oldest stuff that like chronologically. Let's take a look at the newest thing. So this is from this past Christmas. This is a sweet 8 reals from the 18th century. It's called a pillar dollar. And this is straight up pirate treasure kind of stuff, right? Imagine there's a lot of these that are, you know, from shipwrecks and stuff like that. This isn't, of course, but I bought 3 of these from 3 different vendors on eBay prior to Christmas, and at the same time I picked myself up a nice, like, shipwreck version, authenticated, and I'll show that on my other channel, Big Stack Numismatics, here at some point. But yeah, so that's fun, because that's old, right? It's fun to look at. All right, in no particular order after that, let's just look. Here's a Buffalo Round. You know, I don't remember when that was given, but there you go. Now let's do a run on some Australian silver. A couple of kangaroos. These are kept in flips, and you can see there's some toning and stuff on there. No big deal. Of course, the print stuff is amazing. All right, we have a ½ ounce Year of the Dog Lunar. We have a Kookaburra and a Koala. What year are these? Let's see. 2014. Okay. We've got a 2012 Lunar 2 ounce Year of the Dragon. Very cool looking. Okay. Then we have, and I have no idea why this is in a capsule here, but this is one of those 1.5 ounce Canadian polar bears. I feel like I got a bunch of these in a trade with somebody back in the day, but I would not have purchased capsules for these, just regular bullion. All right. Then we have a Year of the Monkey, very shiny, and I don't remember. I think this might be British. I'm not sure, but I think it's. It says that it's 2 pounds. If anyone knows, shoot a comment. All right. This is a cool one. This is a Mexican. I think it's a 25 pesos. And it's in commemorative for the 68 Olympics. Not as shiny as the previous example, eh? Very cool coin. All right. And I think this was the first silver bar that I got for the kids. A 1 ounce little chunk here. And I don't remember where this is from. If this is, see, the skull and crossbones on there. I don't know if that's a Monarch Precious Metals or Atlantis or what that's from. But anyway, a little 1 ounce. And then we have a Scottsdale cast 100 gram bar. Like these. Okay. We have a Mexican Libertad, old school. Love these coins. I love the fact that they're a smaller diameter than most of the other ones, and as a result are thicker. This one still has some nice mint luster, in my opinion. Cool. All right, then this is one of those issued from Niue. Star Wars Stormtrooper. My kids are Star Wars fans, so that's a fun little piece. First gold. This is a Perth 10th ounce. So what is that, Year of the Rabbit? Bought this several years ago. It's appreciated in value since then. All right, the first silver dollar. Got a Morgan here. This was the first silver dollar that I gave my kids. Okay. A couple of peace dollars here. Both of these, if I remember correctly, are from recent vacations. One of them, a trip to Alabama, and one of them, a trip to South Dakota, just a couple weeks ago. Cool. All right, I showed you the pillar dollar already. This is a cool coin, Noah's Ark coin. Love this design. This might have been the second thing I bought for my kids, because this was early on. I always liked this design, and it just seemed like a logical thing. Noah's Ark's a very famous story, and especially for kids. All right, here's one. This was recent, as I started getting more into actual coin collecting a little bit myself. Some old school large cents. This one has been around the block. Okay, this one in better condition. It's crazy to think these cents were so big. And the ones that came at the end of the 18th century are even larger. The flowing hair ones. But as I mentioned earlier with the pillar dollar, some of the older stuff I think is more fascinating to my son. We've talked about it and just kind of imagine how many hands things have passed through. Especially like something like this. This Roman coin. I think this is from about 270 AD. It's a bronze coin. Just imagine, where's this been? It's stuff like this that really fascinates me. And as I think about the value of getting my kids involved, by starting a coin collection, it's something that's fun to look at. Really what I'm trying to do is train them to understand the value of gold and silver and Someday I hope to pass on a good portion of my stack to my children, and I just feel like this is an avenue for me to help throughout, especially their young lives, teach them a little bit about money and keep things really interesting. So, for those of you that have kids out there, if you're a stacker yourself or a coin collector yourself, I'm curious of what you do for your children, and if you haven't done it yet, it's a great activity. Prior to starting this coin collection, I actually used to do penny sorting with my kids. We'd get a brick of pennies from the bank, and we would look through and look for Wheaties and separate the copper ones. Anything that was after 1982, of course, is mostly zinc. But like half of 82 and before then are all mostly copper, and so I have a couple of bricks of all copper. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Maybe sell them at some point. But it was just, a free activity. You can get pennies from the bank and sort through, and my kids loved it. And so then we had like a book of Lincoln cents, and we would, as we found new wheat cents and things like that, we would populate the book. And that was fun. We did that for quite a while early on, and then this followed. So thanks for checking this out. Yeah. This brings it all back, all these different gifts, and now it's funny because as my children are getting older, I'm getting them more stuff that's very unique. So the old antique stuff, early American coins. What's next for this? I'm hoping if I can swing it, I would love to get each one of my kids like a Liberty Head gold coin, like maybe a $5 half eagle, something that's nice and old, and just would be another unique thing to pull out and look. But yeah, that's it for now. Appreciate you checking it out. I hope everyone has a great day, and we'll talk to you real soon. Take care.